Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's right. It's podcast night in Canada, you guys. Who's excited?
I think you might want to turn your input down a little bit. It sounds
coming in a little too hot.
Sounds hot.
Am I coming in a little? Hang on.
This is live.
Is this better?
Audio engineering. A little bit.
Is this better?
Yeah. A little scotch up. Can you split
more?
the difference?
I'm turning it all the way down.
Oh.
I'm assuming I'm hot.
Okay.
How's that?
A smidge up. I mean, I'll
How's that?
I'll equalize it in the fucking thing, but just I didn't want you to come up.
My gain is turned all the way down.
Oh. It sounds like it. Maybe up a little bit.
Up a little bit.
Up a scotch.
How about now?
A
better?
A little more.
A little more. Warmer. Better.
These are the worst.
Warmer,
These are the
faster.
These are the worst rap ad libs ever.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
The cat keeps pawing at the door. So
It can't wait to see me.
yeah, the cat is very excited.
Is this better, by the way? Is this where we need to be?
I think so. I think so.
Am I still coming in too hot?
No, you're not distorting, so that's good.
Okay, that's good. Thank goodness we started the show off strong. Like to start everything off with a 10.
While other members of the network could get to interview one Dave Bautista and one Zachary Snyder.
Motherfucking, hang on. Dave brings a meat lover's pizza from Pizza Hut to a convention to meet his friends, and then gets left by his friends who are standing at the other end of the lobby laughing at him, telling him that, no, they're over here now. Because that was the fun story I learned from AEW Star Christian when I talked to him about seeing Batista in the lobby, and he was like, oh yeah, and I was like, what's up with the meat lover's pizza? And he's like, I don't know, man, that's his thing. But we were definitely texting him, giving him a hard time because he couldn't see us, and we could definitely see him because how can you miss him?
Oh,
and I was like,
man.
exactly, it's Batista standing there with a pizza. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. So this was at an awesome con in DC,
Yes.
and it's held at the convention center, the newer convention center in DC, and our hotel was it a Marriott or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was like a little further down, but it was definitely where like all the guests were at. It was a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
And we were treated very kindly by the con.
Yeah.
At the time. And, you know, I always did appreciate how well we had been treated at cons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very interesting of like, we're hanging out there, we're exchanging stories as I believe Colleen, the Princess of Darkness, had just hung out with Xavier Woods and gotten him. Well, yeah, because this is the one where all of the New Day, I believe, were there dressed as Black Panther.
Right.
And right.
Yeah.
So they were there, and I think Colleen got Xavier Woods to cut a promo on Marty, that Marty sucks, and then so we're regaling the story, and then all of a sudden Batista just walks by with a meat lover's pizza, and I know you might ask me, how do you know it's a meat lover's pizza? Well, it said it right there on the side of the box, you know, that little label. So apparently, what we learned also is Batista obviously grew up. If you're a wrestling fan, you know that he grew up in the district or near the district.
Yeah.
So he has family in town, and apparently Pizza Hut is where Big Dave takes his family.
Big Dave.
I gotta be honest with you. I think if I had to take a guess, he's probably not in town as often as he'd like.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna end up having a ton of people, you shut down a Pizza Hut so hard. Because reasonably, how much money can an entire Pizza Hut spend in pizza? Like, he's at $1,000 max.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah. And it's
Like, if he just goes, hey, pies all around,
Yeah.
free refills, go nuts, like, how much can they really spend?
And it's worth it to shut down the Pizza Hut for like an hour or two just to hang with your family and get treated well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you have to, if you're Big Dave, you shut down a Pizza Hut, which feels like a bit of a power move of like him coming in, because you know that like if we had checked the like hashtag Batista, hashtag Pizza Hut tags. You know, Big Dave is taking a bunch of photos with all the staff there.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just Dave hanging out with a bunch of Pizza Hut employees. Everybody's just doing the like, yeah, all hanging out with fucking Dave doing duck lips and peace signs and shit like that.
I believe that weekend was full of wrestler encounters because
Yeah, that's where we saw Jerry Lawler on the elevator. And he
Jerry
told us that
Lawler
we
on
should
the
go to Capitol
elevator.
Grill.
Yep. Y'all like steak? Should go to Capitol Grill.
Which is kind of great because I interacted with Jerry. I've interacted with Jerry Lawler quite a few times, like just one-on-one. Like when we went to C2E2 and I went over there and I was like BSing with everybody and like I was joking around. They were like, "Oh, who are you here with?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm here with a buddy of mine. Usually we travel with this and this and this." And like Lawler looked at me and I was like, "I don't expect you to remember me, but we have definitely talked multiple times." He's like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Do not dare apologize." I can't imagine how many
you are the
heavy-set
king.
bearded guys
Yeah.
are like, "Oh my God, are you Jerry Lawler?" And like got a laugh out of everybody. It's just like, be realistic here. But, you know,
Yeah, that's
it was
awesome.
nice that like the second I said Super Hard Fight, Jerry Lawler's ears perked up like, I've seen or heard of this thing. It's like, we're on that guy's radar. Great.
And then we also shared an elevator with one Jesus Didn't Tap, Jason David Frank, the Green
Who's
Ranger.
shorter than I thought.
He's tiny. He's a tiny angry man, but he is tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like definitely eyeballed the shit out of me. And there was this moment where I was like, if I get Froggy with the Green Ranger for a story, am I actually going to get my ass kicked? Because like I debated, I was like, Jamie would fight. Ross isn't in here. I'm curious who's actually going to defend my honor. But like it's a close space, so I got a real Captain America thing going on, and I'm pretty sure he's good, but he ain't that good.
I would Kamen Rider DK'd his ass.
Yeah, because like I gotta believe if I just decided to get Froggy and just put him in a bear hug, and you just came right across with a fucking flying knee, he'd be done.
I feel like one-on-one, we'd be fucked, but the two of us could take him.
One-on-one in a larger space. I feel like I could easily go 2 minutes with that guy in an enclosed space. Because like he doesn't have really the ability to do all of his other shit. Like if I can close the gap and just keep throwing him up against the wall, I think I got a fighting chance. Like there is, and by fighting chance I mean 7-8% max. Like I'm not trying to toot my own horn here.
Yeah.
But way better than I would if like I decided to straight up like Kumite with the Green Ranger. And it'd be like, hey, did you know that Jesus didn't tap because he was nailed to a fucking board? Hey, how's it going? It's not my fault. He made the brand. That is not my fucking fault.
It also depends on how drunk he was, because I don't drink. So if he was a little bit tipsy and you were feeling a little froggy, I believe we had the upper hand in that situation.
No, you do not want to fight a drunken Power Ranger.
Oh, really?
Because then he doesn't feel pain. Well, yeah, dude. Like drunk people don't really feel pain like the rest of us.
It's not about the pain. It's about the coordination. So like I feel like
No. You got to understand, man. The only thing that I have is my size and the element of surprise. So I can only cause and inflict pain and get somebody to just kind of give and tap. A drunken Green Ranger, that's nothing but like Krav Maga knees and elbows.
Krav Maga.
Right, and him just being powered by bourbon and Christ. Like, I don't want to take that on. Like, I want no part of that.
Yeah. I just feel like, I don't know. It was a weird vibe because he was like stink eyeing us the entire time, and it's just
he was definitely eyeballing me. Now, to be fair, I definitely, the second I noticed him eyeballing me, definitely made eye contact and kept it there. Because how often do you get a chance? Because like, if this dude's gonna do something, I need there to be a story. Because like at a certain point, like, because I was trying to mind my own business, and like he's looking around and he gives you the hairy eyeball, and like I think he brushed off Marty. I think Mikey was with us, and like he kind of looked over, and you know Mikey's got a bit of reach. He's kind of tall, but like definitely gave me the hairy eyeball, and like he like.
All right, Are we back?
Yeah. Are we back? Did you record the entire time? How does this work?
We're still recording. I think we're still recording.
Is it picking up your end or my end?
It's picking us both up now. I had to.
Now,
yeah,
okay.
I had to.
So you lost me some time ago.
I lost you when you were saying we were talking about the Green Ranger. You said
I made eye contact.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We were at eye contact, and that's when the stream went out, and that's when I believe
which is perfect.
the morphing grid decided that we shall not speak ill of one Jason David Frank.
So as long as my image probably froze on that screen of making direct eye contact, feels like about as long as I actually made eye contact with the Green Ranger in an elevator. By the way, I don't care about his name. I know you said it multiple times. I won't use it. I don't care. I don't.
I mean, he's been leaning hard on that Green Ranger since he stopped being the Green Ranger. So
yeah. I mean, what else is he gonna do?
I mean, yeah. But yeah, he was
the Green Ranger. Now he manages a Baskin Robbins in Fort Lauderdale.
It felt hostile vibes, like hostile outright vibes, and
because he's probably pissed off that he has to share an elevator in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. But we've ran into celebrities before who didn't give a shit, like Lamar.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Russ and I had a great interaction with other Power Rangers. I've said hi and joked around. We joked around with David Yost multiple times. The first Black Ranger, Ross and I were in an elevator with, wearing Ross in the blue jacket, me in the red jacket. He looks at the two of us and he goes, "What are you guys supposed to be?" Without breaking a stride, we both went color commentary, and he laughed and then moved on. It's just like. And like poked his head in for the art fight. Like super nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not a Power Ranger thing.
No.
It's not that any of them, because like we saw them at multiple cons, multiple awesome cons.
Yeah.
Like, because David Yost definitely recognized me, and like as I was walking to go drop bags off or whatever it is, I was meeting everybody else. Like, I saw him, made eye contact. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Good, how are you?" And just like kept walking.
So cool.
And I think I was walking with Russ. He's like, "Did you just say hi to a Power Ranger?" And I was like, "More importantly, did a Power Ranger just say hi to me?" That's
God.
the important one.
I wish I didn't miss that one because I love the Power Rangers.
And they're great, and from what I can tell, every one of them, except for the fucking like part-time MMA fighter, is a really nice person. Now, bear in mind, I have done very little research here. I assume that if I start to do a Google, at least, let's see, how many U.S. Power Rangers are there? Let's say conservatively 30 of them over the seasons, over the years.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
I gotta believe 4 of them are fucking assholes, other than the Green Ranger. Just percentage-wise in the internet.
I must have told this story because it happened at Comic-Con a couple of years ago, but like we are where the Digital Pimp booth is right across from the Explosum booth. And for some reason I forget his name, but the original Red Ranger was there signing stuff.
Oh yeah.
And Austin St. John.
Yes, there it is.
Austin St. John. And he was signing stuff and doing the poses, and he only did it once. He only yelled "It's morphin' time" once. And and he did it properly. And my brother, as soon as Austin St. John goes, "It's morphin' time," and my brother yells at the top of his lungs, "Yeah!"
Because he's been waiting for it. You know, he's been waiting for it the whole time.
Yeah. And after he did his signature, after he got his photo, he came over to the booth. He was like, "That's the proper response."
That's great.
So like, yeah, all of the interactions we've had with Power Rangers have been really good, except for the stink eye from Greenie Boy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised though. Like, because we've also had interactions where like celebrities have definitely wanted nothing to do with us. Like when we were parked across from that gaming booth or whatever it is, when Sean Astin was over there playing some sort of thing, and we're just a bunch of assholes over there going, "Rudy, Rudy, Rudy." I'm not above being a dick to a celebrity. Fuck. How bad did was it the AEW guy Jake Hagar fucking want to rip my head off when I shouted, yeah, hit him with the catchphrase.
We the people.
Sorry, kids, you don't get to be mad at me. You are literally like, you were doing call and response at a fucking Six Flags wrestling show. You do not get to give me the hairy eyeball for fucking getting involved. It is not my fault that you decided to wave the fucking stars and stripes in this fucking blue collar disappointment.
Yeah. But we saw Darby Allin that time, and boy,
yeah, we did.
Yo,
super fucking good.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I don't know what they're gonna call him now, but that guy Josh Briggs, the one who took on Jake Hager, the one who yelled at the baby and everything else like that. Yeah. He is now in NXT. He's one of the recruits.
Nice.
Yeah. He shut down all of his social media and cut his hair and everything else like that, but he is definitely there. So hopefully something comes of him. I look forward to it because he was outstanding as well.
He was great. He was great.
Yeah. But I couldn't help myself. I got no problem giving people a hard time.
Basically, we enjoy celebrities in the wild because it's very amusing to see what kind of person they are when they're not on.
Yeah.
And some of them are great.
A lot of them are great, in all fairness. Like, we've had much more positive reactions than we've had negative.
Yeah, I think that's what I like. Of the many things that I miss about the con circuit, I like seeing like famous people in the wild when they're not doing stuff, when they're just being people, or they're enjoying stuff, or they're like looking at shit. I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah, no, those in the random moments where you get to interact with them. I know I've done the story about it on the podcast before, but I will never ever forget being able to help Peter Mayhew and having that really great moment of like, you got to fucking help Chewbacca, and that's the best.
Yeah,
like
so cool.
You got to help Chewbacca, and that's the fucking best. Like, many times as little ass me sitting in front of the TV watching fucking Star Wars, like being like, yeah, that's my guy.
I helped Chewie.
I helped Chewie. Yeah, I got to help my guy.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I do miss cons. I really do. In a weird kind of way. For as much as I didn't really care for them in a lot of ways, I miss a lot of that.
Yeah, but you miss the surrounding shit. Like, you don't miss being at the booth and sitting at the table and talking the shit.
I mean, in all fairness, I like being behind the table and spending the weekends with everybody and everything else like that. But I also never experienced cons the other way. Like, other than the SPX, and I have documented multiple times my fucking issues with SPX. Greatest thing that could happen to that con is going online.
Yeah. I think you'd enjoy Comic-Con. I think you would enjoy Comic-Con in doses because we have a home base, so you can get in and out when you're done with the con.
Yeah, after what was it, Anime USA or Anime Expo? It's Anime Expo, wasn't it? The one in LA?
Yeah, Expo.
Yeah. After Expo, I don't think I ever want to do a con that large. Like, I think biggest I'd want to deal with is like an Awesome Con, which is a big con.
Yeah.
And has a lot of people, but like didn't feel necessarily overwhelming with the way it was laid out and what have you. And like I had a chance to kind of dip in and out. And even with as many people as were walking around that convention center, it never felt like claustrophobic or a problem. Like, there were a couple times where like I'm caught in an alley or something like that, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going anywhere for a minute. Okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
Because like ultimately there's like six, like, I don't know, there's like a Gundam Wing endless waltz reunion happening at like the end of an aisle, and somebody's posing with somebody's fucking fan art. Next thing you know, I see like a robot with fucking angel wings like stick his head up, and I'm like, well, right, I guess I'm fucking here now while somebody blasts a JVC kaboom box of whatever the fuck Toonami was blasting at the time in 2003.
But I think you would enjoy like what my brother does, and Aaron does, and that crew. Like, they drop their stuff off at the booth, and then they go around and do all the other stuff.
Right. No, I can definitely get down with that, but I always felt guilty doing that because like we did that with a couple of cons. And ultimately, I always feel guilty just dropping my shit and just bailing and going enjoy the con while I watch my friends just sit there. Like, as I walk away, they're like, have a great time. I guess I'll sell my gear. I'm like, I'm only going to kind of enjoy this, I promise.
No, I think for San Diego, I think that one is worth just checking out all the ancillary stuff around. And then being able to have a home base. Because if you don't have a home base, you got to drop your shit off at the hotel and then come back forth and do all this other thing. But like when you have a place in the dealer room where you can just drop some shit off and chill.
Right.
And then hang out with Master of Disguise, Phil Chan. I mean.
Right. Which is always a fucking delight.
Yeah.
God, I miss that guy.
Yeah. And there's a taco truck in the back of the con that is.
Shocker.
It's so good. It's so good, Brandon. Yep. Tacos. Yep. Hit a little different. All right, I'm gonna hit the intro. Brandon Chalmers, tell the people what we are doing here.
Like a taco truck in the back of San Diego Comic-Con, a beacon of light and deliciousness. We come to you, the fucking Do-It-Cast, part of the Hard Noc Media podcasting network, a podcast network that fucking interviewed Dave goddamned Bautista.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me pick that name up again. Dave goddamn Bautista.
Yeah. And they did Zack Snyder too, I think.
I don't care about Zack. You find yourselves here with your boys, Brandon Chalmers, Jamie motherfucking Noguchi.
Whoa.
Now, what do we discuss, Jamie? Whatever the fuck we please.
Pretty much.
Because we're the accoutrement. We're the parsley on the side. We just kind of, you're like, yeah, it's nice. I don't necessarily need it. But every so often you're like, it's good.
We're the garnish.
We're the garnish. We are the garnish.
We're the slices of ginger when you get your sushi platter.
You know what we are, Jamie? We are the ginger. No, we're not the ginger. We're definitely the wasabi in that case. We are not a palate cleanser.
Yeah, no.
Make no mistake. We are not a palate cleanser. We are like
we punch it up.
When everybody was still okay with ordering Papa John's, and really you never should have been okay with ordering Papa John's. Just kind of crap.
I mean,
but
yeah.
we're not necessarily the garlic butter. We're the pepperoncini. We are that selective taste of just a bit of spiciness.
Yeah,
and we're that treat that when your friend enjoys, you look at him, you're like, really? Yeah, he's fucking great.
Yeah.
We're the pepperoncini of the Hard Noc Media podcasting network.
Yes.
The boss man?
Yes.
The boss man's garlic butter.
Yeah.
That's what you come here for that garlic butter.
Yeah. Keith the man Chow.
Yeah.
Keith the real Chow. That's his Twitter handle. He is the real Chow. The real Chow. Yeah, I like that. We are the pepperoncini.
He is. Tell me how the real deal Keith Chow. Like he is the man behind the men, behind the microphone, behind the podcast network. He picks all of us up.
Are we the pallbearer?
No, we don't carry a dead. I mean, like if we are that meme version where like they're all fucking doing the dancing,
yeah,
like that. Yeah, I can totally get behind that.
Are we
like us just carrying dead ass jokes everywhere? Because that is 100% what we do.
Are we the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart?
No.
Do we talk shit but not actually do anything?
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely. I pictures more as the Bobby Heenan. I'd like to believe we're a lot less obnoxious and a lot more quippy, but maybe I'm wrong.
I like that.
I'm probably giving myself way too much credit. Calling us the Bobby.
God, who would we be in the Attitude Era?
In the Attitude Era? Well, we're not a Rock. We're not a Stone Cold.
No.
We could be a DX.
Oh yeah.
Considering we're called the fucking Do It Cast, we are definitely inappropriate. We are not appropriate for children, yet we do a lot of things for the kids, much like Wu-Tang.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I won't quit trying to take over the world and calling out everyone. So congratulations, HBK. You are definitely the showstopper of the two of us. Make no mistake. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Brandon. What have you been geeking on?
So I've been geeking on two things. One of them is a loving product called Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
Liquid Death is a dumb, bougie seltzer water, and they also have a regular mountain water, and essentially the company is trying to do a lot of doing away with plastic. So they do, cardboard boxes and aluminum cans, and it is definitely marketed and designed like a microbrewery does, where they try and use a lot of marketing to sell something. The reason I would highly recommend it is when they carbonate their seltzer water, they do it like a beer. So it has a lot less bubbles, so it's much smoother going down and tastes a lot better because it's not very bitter. So that is what I've been drinking. Ordered 4 fucking cases of these things.
Give me the Liquid Death! Did you order it like Creeping Death, Metallica? Did you like play that in the background and be like,
no,
Liquid
and I
Death!
won't. Fucking James Hetfield is a goddamn anti-vaxxer.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh no! Who
Where
knew,
the fuck is it? Hang
who
on.
Knew, who knew?
A one Marty Day definitely sent this to me. Hang on, let me find it because he like shot me a message out of nowhere because like we have this like really great relationship in the sense of like we never catch up and then all of a sudden we'll like, hey, this is a thing that belongs on the other person's radar I haven't seen.
Fucking
let's see.
Fucking Creeping Death was supposed to be a song, not a lifestyle.
Metallica's James Hetfield. This is from stereogum.com.
Oh, okay.
Metallica's James Hetfield says he's skeptical of vaccine, hopes he won't need COVID-19 passport.
The bell's done tolled.
The bell is tolled.
The bell has tolled.
Aha. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
can't tell if this is true or dream, Brandon. Deep down inside, I feel the scream. Cut this shit off from me.
Oh, God.
God damn it.
King nothing.
Look.
What a king.
Look, Snakebite signature bullshit guitar. Fuck your face. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
So yeah, let's give Metallica a break for a little while. But
nah, fuck them, man. Between Napster and this bullshit.
Well, hang on a second. Just because James Hetfield is like that, I don't know if the rest of them are like that, and I imagine that they'll end up fucking snapping him into place.
I hope, but I mean, in general, Lars can suck it.
Yeah, Lars can suck it, but he doesn't seem like he's been anti-vax or anything else like that, and I'd like to believe he's not a dumbass in that sense.
Also, we should not be looking to the lads for any sort of advice on life.
No.
We should look to the lads for headbanging.
Yes. Yeah, there is definitely COVID has taught me a lot of things about the metal and rock stars that I love. Still fucking sad about Clapton. So I'm still every so often I'm just like he's not a baby dangler, but it ain't great. Yeah.
He don't look wonderful tonight.
Yeah, anyhoozle. So the other thing I'm geeking about is, dug out a bunch of stuff and resetting up the new living room with the TV that I talked about in the last one, and grabbed the old Xbox 360.
Ooh, that is a great console.
It is a great console. And what I picked up and started playing, which I haven't played in forever, which is such a simple game with such a simple premise, is Earth Defense Force.
Oh.
And if you've never seen an EDF game, the idea is you are a soldier. You have 2 weapons that you can take into battle. And you fight giant robots.
Ooh, I like giant robots.
Giant ants and giant spiders. And you basically just go through level after level. Now, Jamie, I know what you're thinking. Hey, we played Destiny a lot. You know what's kind of a pain in the ass when you run out of ammo? No running out of ammo. You just wait for the ammo to reload.
Dude, look at these models. These look great.
Yeah. So what I did was I played the old one and was like, man, this is a lot of fun. I'd like to be able to play this on a newer console. Hey, I have a PS4. I wonder if they have this. And sure enough, boy, howdy, have I been in the dark for some time.
Oh.
So I ended up buying 2 copies. One is Earth Defense Force Iron Rain, which is a Japanese-only import.
Oh, nice.
Perfectly with it.
Yes.
And is great, but also gets really fucking dystopian, which wasn't so great.
We're here, so I mean.
Yeah, but like when the idea of like, hey, so half of Earth's population is wiped out and everybody's kind of fighting. And by the way, you have to fight to earn credits to then buy better gear for yourself, just like the real military. And then you end up, the better you do, then they take your family who are in protective facilities and they move them to nicer ones, the more missions you get accomplished.
Oh, boy.
So it's a merit-based system to help your family out. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And like,
I feel like that's still very relatable to modern
it's super relatable, man. Like, I went from a game where all the guys did like really terrible like audio clips, and it was all like the same. I'd say maybe 25 audio clips, but like all of them together. No, like together, all of them be like EDF, yeah, and like like you'd be walking down like a tunnel or something like that, and you know that there are just about to be ants like coming at you at full speed, and you hear like, I'm scared right now. I don't know what to do. I hope I live through this. I can't wait to see my family again. Oh no! And like all of them suddenly running, and you got to just be a badass with a rocket launcher and just fucking firing rockets down that hallway. To be like, death or glory. Here we go. So that one, the Iron Rain, little too heavy for me. Now, come to find out that it is a PlayStation Greatest Hits. Is EDF 4.1, which adds an option of not just being a regular soldier, but being a guy who calls in airstrikes, being a heavy gunner, which is like a giant shield and a minigun and a giant mech suit sort of thing.
Oh, that's you.
No, because I want that maneuverability. I'm a regular ranger. I like to be able to move around. I've been playing the game too long. There's also an all-female fighting force that have fucking wings and rockets and bring death from above like fucking Valkyries.
What?
Yeah. Jamie, you can buy this game for $16.
That's amazing.
It's outstanding. I don't know why everybody doesn't have it.
That's amazing.
And it is the best kind of dumb gaming. And you know how you get more weapons, Jamie? Because you start playing the first level, right? And you're like, hey, let me get used to this. I'll start playing it on easy. Well, great, Jamie. You know how many difficulty levels there are? Easy, normal, hard, hardest, inferno. The more levels that you play in the higher difficulties, the more guns that unlock.
Oh, shit.
And when you complete the game in just easy, it unlocks a ridiculous gun. Then you can use that to go behind and then beat them all in normal. And then.
That's how they get you.
It's strictly a grind and enjoy. There's no fucking DLC.
That's awesome. That sounds awesome.
Outstanding, and you can play with other people. It's my favorite fucking game, Jamie. They fixed it. And I can pick up wherever I left off.
So dope.
As you run around. Hey, Jamie, you know how you upgrade your armor? Well, when you shoot these fucking giant bugs, they drop things like weapon packs or like armor. And all you do is run around. And the more armor packs you collect, they up your armor count by 1. And then at the end of the level, when you started at level 500 and you picked up 50 of them, you start the next level at 550 and so on and so forth.
Oh my God,
and that's it,
amazing.
Jamie. It's just a collective grind it and enjoy it and have fun with it. And then you can bring a friend in and then they can do a game, and then you can do the same thing with them.
That's so cool. That's so
It's
cool.
fucking perfect, and I love it. And it's absolutely the best kind of like, I don't want to have to think about this. This is a lot of fun kind of thing.
Yeah. No.
And walking through, my favorite part, when you're walking through a city, like let's say San Francisco, and there are giant spider webs with huge spiders that are shooting webs and trying to catch those wing glider Valkyrie badasses. You can blow the webs up and free them, or you can level the fucking skyscrapers next to them with your rockets, because that's why you carry rockets, Jamie.
I mean,
so that
yeah.
you can level fucking skyscrapers.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like,
right,
come on.
right. And hey, Jamie, I see on my radar there are all of these goddamn robots that are behind this building. Well, fuck, I don't want to have to run around a city block. Why waste that time? Drop the building. Fucking send the missile right through.
This sounds amazing.
I don't have to pay for it. I'm a fucking Avenger, Jamie. I don't have to take responsibility for everything. It's Avengers 1, baby.
Yeah.
I can go through and call
no
damage.
Sokovia records, none of that bullshit.
I'm saving New York, man. I'm here.
Oh man, it sounds like all the best parts of Destiny, but without like all the dumb economy bullshit. Like, have to have this, have to do that, have to do this, that, and the other thing just to unlock a thing that I can't actually use yet. And yeah.
I miss this kind of dumb, fun gaming.
Yeah,
I really did.
that's awesome.
And it makes me very happy, and I think everyone should go and buy it.
It feels like a game that belongs in a cabinet at like Dave and Buster's,
100%.
and then you just like feed it coins, feed it coins.
Apparently, they had an arcade version of this.
Man,
Like, it's designed to be a dumb arcade game. And
it sounds awesome. It sounds like a dumb arcade game.
Fucking great. Yeah.
Man, now I kind of want a fucking cabinet. I have nowhere to put it, but now I want a fucking cabinet.
No, Jamie, now all we need is for the two of us to be able to actually hang out and play video games. You know why? Because we can, because we're vaccinated. Fuck you, James Hetfield. Jamie, what are you geeking about?
So two things. Did you ever play like Magic the Gathering when you were growing up or anything like that?
I had a deck and I played a couple times and I have no heat on it, but like I never really had a friend group that was super into it.
Yeah.
So it never quite bit on me. Same thing with like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or anything else. Like I never had a whole lot of friends who were like really into the card-based games. So I missed out on that. But like I have a genuine respect for it.
Yeah, I never had a friend group who was into Magic, because Magic was the thing that was coming up when I was growing up. So like the generation behind me, they were all into it. And then the Pokemon cards, like that shit started when I was like in college. So like I never got into any of these card games. So like I tried to get into Magic at some point, but I didn't have a friend group. Matt's into it now because there are a bunch of people in his friend group that do that stuff.
That's awesome.
And his son is into it too. So like they can talk about draws and shit. Anyway, we got a couple of months ago, the promotion at McDonald's was Pokemon cards, and Hazel for the kids meal. So Hazel got like a Pikachu and a Squirtle, and she was like, Daddy, these are awesome. I want to get more. Can we play this game? Because the packs, you get like, I think it's 3 cards.
Okay.
And I'd never played Pokemon anything. Like like the Game Boy game I played once or twice, but when the card game came out, it wasn't my generation, and I didn't have any friends who were into it, so I know it like completely new. So I went online. I went to the Pokemon website. They had a bunch of different starter packs. I got a starter set. And we sat down and we read through the rules and all this kind of stuff, and we started playing. So this is how they get you. You can, like Magic, you can build a deck specific for like if you like blue Magic, or if you like white Magic, or
right. Yeah, so you can have a water type or a grass type or an electric type or whatever it is, and you lead your pack a certain direction.
Yeah, and so these starter packs, they give you a 60 card deck, but the deck is split in half. So like half of the deck is one type of Pokemon, the other deck is another type of Pokemon, like grass type and electric type. So I had to get the electric one because it had Pikachu in it, and she already had a Pikachu card. So
Right.
The way the real game is played, you get a deck of 60 cards, and you go to town. So the starter deck is really a starter deck. It's just like getting you into the rules and shit like that.
Right. Yeah, it's enough for two people to be able to play like a mini game or something like that, or for you to be able to take it as like a split deck and not really do too super great, but like kind of be competitive with other people in starter packs and stuff like that.
And it's pretty. I don't know if we're playing it right. I've been looking at tutorials and looking at other people play, and I made the mistake of watching like a professional game, and I was just like, holy shit, these 12-year-olds, they got strategy. Like, if you want to talk about Ender's Game, put these kids in charge of the military, everything would be over. Like, world peace in an instant, because these kids know how to, like, they're thinking like 50 moves ahead.
Yeah, they're playing 4D chess.
They're playing 4D chess with these fucking God bless you. I am amazed. So we play it, and I think we're both really bad at it. But it's really fun, and the description of the characters is really cool. There is a Pokemon Caterpie. Caterpie is caterpillar. Duh.
Yes.
Caterpie's attack is nap. And if you take a nap, you get 20 health back. And it is the best. It is the best.
As somebody who played the original Game Boy version of this, I am familiar with this. And that was the strategy, was always like you come out, you basically like, you either use them in a pinch, or you use them to be able to gain the to gain the XP, to then be able to eventually evolve them from a Caterpie, I think, into a Butterfree or something like that. I believe. Yeah.
Our deck doesn't have the evolve for Caterpie, so we just get Caterpie, and like when I get him, that's all I play. Nap.
Just doing the most dad shit you can.
Just nap. I feel a very deep connection to Caterpie.
Well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense too, because all you're doing is healing. So like, she can come correct.
Yeah.
You just be like, whatever, bring it.
Yeah.
I can do this all day. And I can nap all day.
And then she evolves a Raichu, and then I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fun. The illustrations are adorable, of course. And now I have to figure out how to build a deck, because they sell card packs, but it's not like a full set of 60. It's like, you have to buy the Pokemon, but you also have to buy enough energy to slot into the Pokemon so they can actually do something.
Right. Yeah, so you got to buy like the booster packs the right way.
Yeah, so you gotta booster into the.
Can I make a suggestion to you?
Yeah.
eBay.
Oh yeah.
Let somebody else do the work for you.
Yeah. That's a good.
I imagine there's probably very specific sellers. They probably have very good ratings.
Yeah.
And they probably very clearly state like, hey, here's what's in the deck.
Yeah.
Here's how this works.
Yeah.
And this way you can actually kind of do a leg up and let somebody else who really knows what they're doing do that.
I think that's a great idea, because like I don't know that any of our friends play it at the moment, but I feel like it would be a fun thing to get into eventually, because a lot of the comic book shops they have Pokemon leagues and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean that's another idea, would be your local comic shops like message board thing or whatever it is. But I would also maybe check Facebook Marketplace and just see if somebody's just selling like complete collections.
Yeah. I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in it just because, it's something that we can play. I don't know anyone else in my peer group that plays Pokemon to kick my ass.
That's all right.
So teach me how to play.
Here's the plus side. If you and Hazel are playing it, Hazel will probably find someone in their peer group that will end up playing it, and you'll be able to know that they had the experience of enjoying this and what have you, and then they can teach this person and yada 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 yada.
Yeah.
And maybe for the same price as 4 booster packs or something like that, maybe you can go on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or whatever it is and buy either a complete collection and get just a ton of shit and be able to figure out what the right call is and what isn't.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Be able to have cards for Hazel to trade with somebody else or You know, oh, I've got this. I'd really love yada yada yada. Oh, I got a bunch of those. I don't really like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't have anyone to play Magic with, because it seems like a lot of fun. Like the artwork is cool on the cards. The mechanics are pretty cool. It teaches you a lot of strategy, thinking ahead, and like all this kind of shit. But I don't know, if you've never played Pokemon the card game and you have people who are interested and you have a board game night because you have friends who are all vaccinated, you can hang out with people again.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe like old ass Pokemon leagues can start up.
Or you can do what I do and you can challenge your friends to motherfucking Gator Golf. That's right. I'm going to turn anybody's home into 18 fucking holes of pain. That's right.
The other thing that I am geeking on, it is cicada season, and I have a cicada. Let's see, will it show up on the fucking screen?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
I have a cicada tattoo. I love cicadas. They're my favorite bug. They are so stupid, but I love them dearly. There are a couple of different broods. There's a 13-year brood. They spend 13 years underground sipping on sap, and then they come out and do the do and make more. There's a 17-year brood. There are annual cicadas that come out. They're green and they're kind of stubby, but the 17-year ones are coming out now.
Yeah.
And
they're your favorite, I assume?
They are my favorite. They're very loud, very small, very annoying, but I love them dearly. There are a couple of girls in the neighborhood that Hazel's been hanging out with who are like, they don't like bugs. They hate bugs. And because of our influence, I think, like me and Audrey and Hazel, now all of her friends are into cicadas. They're like, oh, look at that guy. Oh, look at that guy. We got to save these guys. We can't let these guys get stepped on. And yesterday they were all running around with gloves on because they didn't want to touch them. They wanted to play with them, but they were nervous about today. No gloves, no problem. Going around picking up cicadas, putting them on trees, picking up cicadas, putting them on trees.
Well, I mean, they probably had to learn firsthand that they're not dangerous and they're not going to hurt you.
And they're so
like,
stupid.
Oh yeah, they're fucking great.
I love them. It's weird because it's too warm or it's too cold right now. Apparently, the ideal temperature, ground temperature for the cicadas to feel comfortable to come out is 65 degrees. It is way too cold here in Rockville. I don't know what it's like up by where you are.
It's still in the 40s in the morning when I leave for work. So no, there's no way that the ground has gotten up to that temperature on the regular. Like I can see it, mid-afternoon or something like that. Maybe the ground heats up, and depending on where they are in relation to like asphalt heating up or what have you, there's probably a better chance of them coming out. But yeah, I can't imagine there's a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
I imagine we're easily 2 to 3 weeks from that being a regular thing where the temp will get up in, mid 70s, low 80s, and the temperature will get around, 60 degrees or something like that, and they'll probably start to really come out, especially during the day.
And they are my favorite. It's weird. Only a few trees have them right now, so it's hard to tell which house in the neighborhood have them. We have them in our front tree. We don't have them in our backyard, which is weird because the backyard tree is gigantic. It's bigger and there's more holes around it, so like there are more of them around.
Right.
But I guess the front gets warmer or something, or I don't know. Audrey
maybe it gets more sunlight over time or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Audrey suspects that maybe it's a combination of like the weather and the sound of the lawnmowers that is bringing them up. They haven't actually been able to test this because the 17-year cycles are so long. The information that they have on like their breeding cycle is kind of iffy.
Right. Yeah. Well, obviously it's sporadic at best, but yeah, if I had to take a guess, honestly, with the way that your house is, that sits on the corner of those two roads, I gotta believe it's actually probably just the heat coming from the asphalt and the sidewalks. And
that's another
causing the ground to be warmer.
That's another good point. But I love them. I don't know why people are afraid of them. They are so stupid. The most that's going to happen is you're going to get one flying into your face, and then they'll just fall on the floor going.
Right. Well, because people are weird about bugs.
Yeah, my Twitter and my Instagram are now I'm just going to be spamming photos of fucking cicadas I have my macro lens on my camera going around and like going on cicada walks. I got the it's fucking ridiculous. Like just
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Have you gotten any cicadas up around where you are?
I have not personally seen any, and more importantly, I haven't really heard many at all.
Yeah.
So I assume I am due. We have a ton of trees around.
You do.
So I assume I am very much due for this to happen. So I gotta believe they're coming. Like, and my yard definitely has quite a bit of stuff in it, and like the ground is soft, and they are prepared to do it, and both parts of the yard get sunlight quite a bit. Like, I imagine they're coming.
Were you around for the last cycle 17 years ago? Were you?
I mean, I was alive, if that's what you're asking.
No,
but I wasn't living in the same house.
Were you around? Like, where you were? Were there a bunch of cicadas, or do you remember?
Yeah, I remember there being quite a lot of them. I remember it being a weird thing of like country roads having them fucking everywhere, and you feeling like you're on some sort of monster movie because all you hear is just the crackling of them under the tires. Yeah. And like feeling kind of bad, and at the same time be like, look, man, if you're just hanging out in the street, that is not on me.
Yeah. Dummy.
Yeah.
I call them dummies. They're my favorite. I love them so much. I can't wait. Pretty soon it's going to be so noisy you could hear them out the window. Right now it's just the beginning. So
it's going to be good.
It's so exciting. All right. We actually have a quick topic.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop the mid-roll. All right, Brandon. I don't know if you are aware of this, but when new mothers have their babies and they meet other new mothers, they talk about the birth story. Like, what was your birth story? How did it go? How did this happen? And they shared the stories. It's like a collective thing and that kind of stuff. I figured we could do the same thing with the vaccine because you and I both have gotten vaccinated. It's a significant medical thing that has happened to all of us. And I feel like sharing stories of the experience, I don't know if it's going to help convince other people to get it, but I don't know. It's something that we're inevitably going to be talking about whenever we get together with people. Like, how did you get it? How did you feel after it? Blah, 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 blah. Like, what version of 5G did you get? Did you get a blood clot? Did you bleed out of your anus? Like, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can confidently say that I definitely get like half mast the second the Windows startup noise happens, which seems a little weird. But
bong.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I don't really think it was all that exciting, and in a weird way, like, I understand what you mean because it's a natural thing of like, oh, what did you get? What, I've seen the jokes of like, what house are you?
Yeah, what house?
Like, okay, right, what house am I? So like, I'm House Pfizer.
Oh, me too.
But, right. But it's one of those like, I feel weird about this idea.
Okay.
Because the idea, here's my thought process. I agree and I understand the idea that if someone is on the fence, because I have namely coworkers who seem like they're on the fence and definitely seem much more comfortable after my experience of getting the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I am of the mindset that you cannot let these anecdotal stories talk you into something that you should feel like you need to get done because it's for the betterment of everyone. Like, I am still a very firm believer of like, if you haven't made an effort to go get it, I'd really like to know the reason. Like, if you ended up getting sick, like you had your appointment scheduled and then you ended up getting like genuinely sick, not even COVID, just, I got the flu, I got whatever it is, I got pneumonia, I got whatever, and you couldn't go, by all means, I absolutely understand. And there's a limitation. Fuck, if you ended up getting scheduled and then getting COVID, there's a timeline that you have to wait before you can then go get the vaccine.
Right.
I totally get that. But if I got to talk you into this at this point. Anyway, so
who knows? Who knows?
I'm not going to throw stones here. I've done that in the past. I'm going to try and let that go. So the short version is I got COVID and I was asymptomatic.
Right.
So I just had to sit in quarantine. And the only thing that I learned about quarantining in the room that I record this in, which is my office, which honestly is like a pretty cool man cave. Like at the time I didn't have the drum set, but like I've got, video game systems and, a 55-inch TV up on the wall. I've got a 32-inch monitor. I've got laptops. I've got all sorts of stuff. I've got like, different streaming services, yada, yada. I've got my own private bathroom down here. Like I'm pretty okay. So like other than, having my meals brought to me, not being able to see at the time my girlfriend, now fiance, like it was weird in the sense of like, boy, this is really fucking lonely. Yeah. But I was also had the kindness of speaking to you quite a bit. You were calling me every day, just checking in. Hey man, how you doing? And it was always like genuinely appreciated, but it more just kind of felt like an awkward, like, because what are you supposed to say? Like, hey man, this sucks. I know you're doing the right thing, but just wanted to check in on you. And like, it was genuinely nice, but it was like, how you doing today? It was like, still no fucking symptoms. I'm waiting to get tested, and like, got tested multiple times, yada yada yada. But like, so in turn, I wasn't concerned about getting the vaccine. Yeah, I was under the impression that when I got the vaccine, I would have little to no side effects. I was under this impression based on the fact that I was asymptomatic for COVID. So I figured whatever they used to develop the vaccine, that might put me down briefly. Mm-hmm. And, I got my first shot and I stopped off and I think I picked up like McDonald's on the way home or something like that because I didn't want to think about it. Yeah. And to answer the question that some people are going to have, how did you end up getting the vaccine? I signed up through Baltimore County, the county where I live. They had a program where you signed up, you explained to them what you did for a living, what your pre-existing conditions were, and they basically grouped you based on your availability level. Mm-hmm. Because I work in construction and because I have pre-existing conditions, I was under the impression that I would be more toward the top of the group because I am an essential employee and yada and yada and yada. But I waited. And then I randomly got an email and it just said, hey, you have a shot site available. Here's the time that we have available. You can go to the Randallstown Community Center and they'll take care of it. It'll be a Pfizer shot. I'm like, great. And I scheduled and I left work early and I went and did it. And everybody there was incredibly kind and incredibly helpful. Yeah. And wasn't a big deal at all. And I sat my 15 minutes and then I went and got McDonald's and I got home. And honestly, I think I just had too much McDonald's and I crashed and I fell asleep. I think I did. Like and I fell asleep for maybe like an hour. Crashed on the couch with the dog. It was like, late afternoon, maybe like 3 o'clock or something like that. And got up and stretched and grabbed my work computer and went and finished my day's work and made up the time that I was gone and I was perfectly fine and went into work the next day and had no real issues. Nice. The second time, same thing. I left work early with the intent of working. I went and got the vaccine, decided that I wanted, because I hadn't had it in forever, I wanted some goddamn Chili's Southwest egg rolls, which is such a specific desire. I was like, I need these egg rolls, Jamie. I need them. I need them. That avocado ranch that goes with them. Yes. I literally am sitting in the parking lot of the Randallstown Community Center thinking, okay, how long is it going to take me? And then I realized, like, wait, they have Wi-Fi there. No problem. I wanted to think about it. Walked in. Got showed them the card, my ID, easy peasy, same really kind group of people. I handed them the vaccine. They're like, oh, welcome back. How are you doing? Yada, yada. I answer all the questions. I sit down. The lady's like, "You gonna celebrate when you get home? Maybe a beer?" And I was like, "Thought I wasn't supposed to drink after this." She's like, "Sweetie, you're getting the second shot done. I think so long as you're upright by the weekend, you'll be totally fine." This was on a Thursday. And I was like, fair enough.
Nice.
So like, right. So like, I'm getting a lot of like real positive encouragement of like, "Hey, not for nothing, but you've earned some beer and pizza tonight. Go home and relax." And I'm like, cool. I literally, while I'm sitting in the 15-minute observation period, ordering Chili's from my phone to pick it up on the way home.
Yes.
Got home, let the dog out, ate the Chili's, went and grabbed my work computer, went downstairs. I worked another like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours or something like that afterward. Went to bed relatively late, maybe like, 10:30 or something like that. And then went and played in a celebrity golf tournament for a work function the next day and was day drinking.
See,
like literally, I got on the golf cart. We got to the first hole, and like the way that they do it, they stagger it based on like what your team number is. So like we were group number 3, so we started the third hole.
Yeah.
The third hole is sponsored by fucking Patron.
Nice.
So I literally pull up. Patron's got literally like Starburst, Tootsie Pops, and like adult ass Capri Suns, which is like grapefruit juice and fucking tequila in giant pouches with straws in them. And they're giving away hat. I got a Patron hat. Like,
oh my
they're
God.
giving away I posted a photo up on my Instagram. I literally like went from there. Then the next one was sponsored by Bonefish Grill. They had vodka and cranberry shots with ahi tuna and key lime cheesecake or whatever it is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm having like ahi tuna and shots. It's Jamie.
Shots.
It's 9:15. I'm at the third hole. I'm enjoying a Coors Light with a Nando's chicken wrap sponsored by Nando's. I'm 3 drinks in. It's not even fucking 10 a.m. I got my vaccine the day before, and I have never played golf before other than like putt-putt.
Yeah.
And I went to the driving range twice. I'm left-handed. They have no left-handed clubs. I'm borrowing a coworker's set of clubs, trying to work it out. By the time I hit the third hole, I drilled a ball off the tee so hard it sliced sideways, hit a tree, knocked a branch off the tree of rather large size. Looked at the guy and went, "It's my first time. I'm left-handed." And he looks at me and he goes, "God bless you. You want another wrap?" And I was like, "Sure do." And like I got in the golf cart and we continued on. Literally, Jamie, the way that this golf tournament worked, because my coworker's fucking great at golf, is it's basically like you have your team of 4 people, and then whoever hits the best shot, that's the one that counts.
Oh, nice.
And then you collectively play as a team.
Nice.
So like, I literally told him, I was like, "Hey, so I'm going to try and hit a few of them, but I'm going to be moral support, and I'm going to putt, I'm going to putt like a motherfucker." And he was like, "I got you." And like, literally at a certain point, I'm like behind the back throwing him golf balls so this way he can line them up on the tee and then hit for me. Yeah, so like,
Nice.
he's drilling off the tee. He's like, "Brandon, you got a really nice hit that time." I was like, I always said that my drive is my best part of my game. Like, genuinely. Like, no question.
Nice.
We all day drank and hung out, and like I think by hole 5 I had pizza. By hole I think like 12 I'm doing Jameson shots with 2 bartenders or whatever it is who were like out supporting this thing, and they made me the heaviest tequila and Red Bull I've ever had, where she basically took the solo cup, literally put a few ice cubes in it, took the tequila bottle and went, okay, and then splashed the Red Bull and then handed me the rest of the Red Bull, and she was like, "You might want this." And I was like, "Thanks."
Red
And then she
Solo
handed
Cup.
Here's the best part. "Hey, hang on." Because I like try and be a good dude. I made sure to bring cash. I knew how these things work. I threw some couple bucks in the tip jar. She goes, "Wait, hang on. You need roadies," and handed me 2 of those little fucking travel Jameson shots to go with. So I'm killing a fucking tequila, mostly tequila, and a splash of Red Bull. And then we get to like, I don't know, another couple of holes or whatever it is. And like me and my buddy Phil are literally toasting with Jameson shots. And then I put them like the little bottles. By the time we got back, there were like wrappers, beer cans, and like little tiny travel alcohol bottles rolling in the little center cart area of the golf cart because I'm turning the cart so hard. Oh yeah. Trading off, driving golf carts across courses like assholes.
Yeah.
Phil definitely got drunk by like the fourth hole. Like that stuff hit him hard because he doesn't drink as often as I do. So he's like, hey, I'll come get you. And then starts driving toward me way too aggressively. And he's like, wait, shit, I don't want to overshoot you. And like slams on the brakes and you hear the tires start to skid to a stop.
Oh, no.
And he looks at me and he just shouts, unintended consequences. Get in the fucking van. We're in a golf cart, Jamie. He shouted, get in the fucking van.
The fucking van. Oh my God.
So how did I take the COVID shot? I went day drinking and played my first golf tournament the next day.
See, you've unlocked it.
I'm probably not a great example of how to weather the COVID storm.
You've unlocked it. You have to treat your body like trash, and then you will have no side effects.
Man, I've been saying it for years. Rub a little dirt on it, walk it off. Like I am a firm believer of, hey, it's okay, you can walk it off. You'll be fine.
Oh my God.
I have closed wounds with duct tape and super glue. I have pulled a tooth with a pair of pliers. I am a bad example of self-care.
Yeah.
I do not know how to have any sort of me time. I've never taken a bubble bath. Like I'm the wrong kind of guy for self-care.
Yeah.
Like self-care for me sounds like a fucking like if I get to sit down and watch a classic Arnold Schwarzenegger movie and tear into it like a fifth of bourbon, that counts as self-care.
I think that does count as self-care. Yeah.
Ordering Chinese food at 11 a.m. the next day to try and fight the hangover. That is self-care.
I feel like you've unlocked it though. Like a lot of people like worry about all this stuff. No. Treat yourself like a garbage can and you'll be fine.
Well, it was funny because like my boss was like, because it was funny. One of my other coworkers got the shot. It hit him really hard. He called out the next day.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to my boss and he invites me to this golf tournament and I'm talking to him about it later. And he's like, so I saw on my calendar you got your COVID shot the day before. You gonna show up to this golf tournament? And I looked at him and I was like, bear shit in the woods? And he's like, what? Does a bear shit in the woods? You've invited me to this thing. I will go. I will drag my ass there. If you have to spike an IV and hang it from the top of the golf cart, if you've asked me to be there, I will be there. Funny thing, he didn't show.
What?
Yeah. Turns out he had a bit of a good night because it was the NFL draft started the night before, and he is super big in the NFL. Mm-hmm. So I get there and I was like, "Hey, where's the boss?" They're like, "Hey, he's not going to come today." I was like, "Hell,
why is he giving you shit?
I catching a hard
yeah,
time,
fuck
right?
that, fuck that."
Right. So he asked because he called Phil like halfway through. He's like, "How's everybody doing?" He's like, "Good. We're day drinking." He's like, "Brandon there?" He's like, "He's here. He's doing great." and he just starts laughing. He's like, good to hear. And
it's
really funny that
trash can.
Well, it's funny because my coworkers call me COVID because I was the first one to get it in the office.
Yeah.
So my direct boss is like, "Hey, COVID, come here." I was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" It's become my nickname in the fucking office.
Yeah.
Because it's such a joke that I ended up getting it first, but I'm not worried about it. So I'm a bad example, but at the same time, you don't know whether or not you're going to get it. And Nicole, she had awful reactions to it.
Oh, for the second one?
For the first one.
Oh, for the first one. Ugh.
First one, too. Yeah, she had a fever and she felt like hell. The second one, I think she was up half the night throwing up. She had really bad. Oh, yeah. She was pretty bad for, I'd say, reasonably 36 hours after each of them. I think 24 for the first one, probably 36 for the second one. So when, you say that, imagine how fucking angry she was when she's checking in with me at 9 a.m. and she's like, "Hey, how you doing? How you feeling, sweetie?" And I send back a photo of me with the fucking Patron girls fucking drinking the thing. And I was like, "Hey, meet my friends." And she's like, "I fucking hate you." I was like, "Yep." Yeah.
Well, see, I have a theory. I feel like Nicole might eat a little bit better. So she did not treat herself like a trash can.
Okay, I would like to argue that other than when I go out to lunch, I cook all the meals in the house. We eat the same shit. Like, I try and cook relatively healthy. So we're taking in the same stuff. Now, I definitely have a fair bit more alcohol than she does. And just the combined years of pickling myself have managed to create this really nice, like, exterior leather. You know how, like a guy who works with his hands gets like those really hard calluses on his hands.
Yep.
You're like, hey, doesn't that hurt to grab that thing? And you're like, no. I wonder if it's a little bit of that.
It may be.
But I'm not necessarily a scientist. I have definitely worn a lab coat from time to time, but
causation is not necessarily correlation is not necessarily causation.
Right. So, I can't speak confidently to it, but what I can say is we both had very different reactions and we're not hesitating to it. A good friend of mine's wife had a really bad bout and she ended up having long-term COVID reactions from getting COVID. And she still got her first shot.
Yep.
She felt like hell about it for almost a week and is still going to get her second shot.
Yeah.
So
get the shot.
I don't want to hear any excuses about this. And like she was concerned about it because of how bad she reacted to getting COVID in the first place. And I can understand a concern of that, of like, I really don't want to fucking deal with this again. This fucked me up. But she still did it.
Yeah.
And if she can do it, and I can do it, and Nicole can do it, and a lot of other people around you can do it, I don't think there's an excuse. At this point, I think the only reason that I think you are not going is because you're either stubborn, uneducated, or an asshole. And I'd almost lump the stubborn part into the asshole part.
You're a stubborn asshole, yeah.
You're a stubborn asshole. Yeah, because if you can't do it for other people, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't teach empathy.
Yeah, I
can't.
That's the thing that's been the theme for the past 4 years. But like, if you don't see this as a thing to help other people, like if that holds no value to you, you can't. How do you teach someone? Like, how do you teach someone empathy?
Like if you lack empathy, I cannot teach that to you. That is something that you either have or you do not have. Now, you can nurture it, but if you genuinely can't bring yourself to be uncomfortable for a short period of time for the betterment of everyone else around you, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't expect. We don't let children get away with this. I don't understand why we let adults get away with this.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I guess we figure that as adults, they should have more tools available to them to make better decisions, but that is not the case.
Right, but that is definitely not the case, and we've proven that time and time again that people are selfish assholes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jamie, I don't know. So, like, I can confidently say from my perspective, go get the fucking shot.
Yeah.
Like, that feels like a no-brainer to me. How can you not want to see your friends? How can you not want to put people... We hadn't seen Nicole's grandmother since before this happened. We literally got a chance to see them this past weekend.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that's awesome.
To celebrate Mother's Day with them in their home safely. We got a chance to exchange Christmas gifts, which we hadn't had a chance to do.
That's awesome.
It's super great. Like, literally, I walked in, I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Big kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day, Merry Christmas. They're like, isn't this great? And we got a chance to catch up and joke around, and it was just really nice to see them and to know that they're okay, and to know that even though they got the vaccine well before I did, we didn't see each other until both of us were until all four of us were vaccinated, and I knew that we were limiting the risk of exposure to them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel comfortable doing it. I care about them enough that I don't want them to even have the chance of getting sick.
Yeah.
If I had genuinely the flu, which I know everybody fucking compares this to. If I had the flu, I wouldn't go hugging somebody's fucking grandma.
No, that's...
Like, it's not that... it's not hard to figure out.
Yeah.
And if you don't know if you had the flu, and especially in my case where I was asymptomatic, I could spread it without even knowing. Why the fuck wouldn't I go get it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the worst kind of person for that. I can spread it. I can shrug it off. I can go to work with it. I can go fucking day drink out in the sun and drive a fucking golf cart. Like, I can get half lit and hang out with a bunch of other assholes out in the sun like it's not a big deal and could potentially have COVID and not know.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't I go and do that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I volunteer myself to be the first fucking person in line to go and do that? And I asked it of you, why wouldn't you do it too? Is your temporary discomfort that fucking important to you that you're willing to put everyone else potentially at risk? And I know it's a potential. Who the fuck cares?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we grandstand a ton about the greatest generation and World War II and yada, yada. How many fucking sacrifices people had to make in just day-to-day life for the war effort?
Yeah, rationing.
You think all you... Right. Do you think all these assholes could be able to handle everything? Or do you think everybody's fucking grandparents would be like, fuck is wrong with you? Like, genuinely. It's a rule of Rogers, Jamie. If Steve Rogers or Fred Rogers ain't gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it either. Like, it's a simple fucking plan.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the fucking god honest truth, man.
Like,
just get the fucking shot.
Just get the shot. Like, I just, I will, hopefully this person, because they haven't talked to me in a while, will go and get the shot. But if your fucking lame ass excuse is that you still need to just go to CVS and it's not a big deal, the fuck are you waiting on? Go get the fucking shot, you lazy cock. Get off your fucking ass and go get it. You're a selfish dick.
Yeah.
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 My name's Brandon Chalmers, and you're a selfish fucking asshole. Go get the shot.
Get the fucking shot.
I'm going to put my name on it. Like, I put my name on. What more am I supposed to do? I think you should go get the shot. I am a firm believer that everyone should go get the shot. I wish that someone else would strongly encourage you to go get the fucking shot. I hope that your own fucking grandma would wrench you by the fucking ear and drag you down to the CVS and fucking stick the needle in your arm yourself.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm coming back in 2 weeks.
And I'm going to do it in your eye hole, you fucking asshole.
Right. It's just one of those, like, you made me sick for a day, and then stares back at him, and I do it again. Like, just no hesitation.
Yeah. That'd be great. Man, well, we have to end on your story because mine is not interesting at all.
Yeah, and this is also the other thing is, I don't think COVID stories are really all that interesting. I just was regaling with a story of me being an asshole and brushing off a thing that a lot of other people have been worrying about. Yeah. But, like,
I had no reaction to the second shot. Like, I climbed the day before, I climbed the day after.
Right, but like, and much like that, it wouldn't change anything. And to be fair, I was prepared to work from home or to call out completely if I needed to, if I genuinely had a reaction.
Yeah.
I was prepared for it. I wasn't afraid of it. It was a statement of fact. If I don't feel good enough to work, I'm not going to work. And I had a conversation with my boss, and my boss would have been like, that sucks. Okay. Mm-hmm. And because they're going to go get the shot too. And that's how it works. So, like, you shouldn't be afraid of it. Yeah. And you especially shouldn't be a selfish kind of asshole who's like going to wait for everybody else to get it so that you don't have to get it because you might be minorly inconvenienced. But, you know, herd immunity is going to happen. No, not unless the rest of us all get the fucking shot. That's how a herd works. You know what happens when you wander off from the herd? You get fucking eaten.
Don't be like James. Get the shot.
Yeah.
Also, you're not as rich as James, so definitely get the fucking shot.
Yeah, seriously. You and I both know you ain't got the fucking money for that.
Yeah. Like, if you've got the money and you want to be a dipshit, I don't care.
No. I care. Because there's a better than average chance that you've got some sort of group of assholes who are using you as some sort of justification. Go get the fucking shot. Be an example for others.
Get the shot.
You rich cock.
I wonder if Kirk got the shot.
I bet Robert definitely got the shot.
Yeah, Robert seems like he would get the shot.
Right. But he also seems like a guy who likes getting paid, so probably wouldn't say anything.
He wouldn't say shit. Yeah, he would just be like, tomorrow I might not be able to make it to practice, but I'll be there the next day.
Right. Yeah. Hey guys, not for nothing, but I ended up getting the shot. We didn't have a band meeting about it, so I ended up getting the shot. I hope that's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
The one I don't know about is Lars. Like, I don't know how much of an asshole he is.
Did. I bet he did. Just to this way he can grandstand at other people.
On Metallica Speculation Hour. On the Metallica Speculation Cast.
Are we talking about Metallica Speculation Corner? Is that what we're going to do
on
now?
Metallica Speculation Corner, did the lads get their shot? Did the Four Horsemen get the shot?
Yeah.
Did Pestilence get his shot?
Oh, man. Anyway, yeah. So please go get your shot.
Yeah.
Go do that.
I
Go
mean,
see your friends. God damn it. Like, I got to see friends in person this past weekend. I got to see Nicole's grandparents this past weekend. I got to feel even slightly normal. And it's weird to, like, go grocery shopping with a face mask on and then be able to go, things feel kind of normal. Like, because boy, howdy, have we fucking shifted our bar of what normal is.
Yeah.
But, like, don't get used to it. Fucking do something about it. Change it.
Well, I feel like when the con season ramps up again, I'm just going to have a bunch of masks with me in my kit because I have not had an allergy attack this entire year.
You lucky bastard.
And I have not gotten a cold this entire year. And
you haven't gotten that.
Yeah. So like, I don't, it's also, it's anecdotal and I don't know if there's actual evidence, but like when you're walking around with a whole bunch of motherfuckers in a con, I've gotten sick from cons for nothing. Without touching people.
Yeah, the con crud.
Yeah. So I feel like in like if I'm walking from the table to the bathroom or anywhere else, I'm putting on a mask. And it's gonna be a dope ass mask, but I'm wearing masks during the con season. Like you won't be able to tell it's me unless you see this stupid fucking head thing. But like if I'm not at my table, I'm a fucking Konoha ninja from like the Leaf Village and shit.
Let's get some dope ass masks made.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm okay with wearing masks now because I don't know. I mean, it worked. I didn't get a lot of random shit that I normally get. And I feel like, I don't know, in certain circumstances, like wearing a mask on an airplane, hell yeah. It's a fucking metal tube. And sure, they recycle the air, but it's a fucking metal tube.
Yeah. I don't know. There's also part of my brain that goes, yeah, you're the same guy who says rub some dirt on it. So like get vaccinated and then just go fucking expose your body and what have you. But like I got no problem. If somebody else wants to fucking wear a mask in perpetuity, great, cool, no problem. If you're asking me, hey, you're making me feel uncomfortable, can you wear a mask? Hey, no problem. Cool, great.
Yep.
But like if I don't have to and I am vaccinated and everyone agrees that like we are all pretty okay, fine, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, Yep.
Get the shot.
Go get the shot.
Get the shot. And you can get the shot.
You can. For fucking free.
For free. Get it for free.
Yeah, you don't have to buy a fake vaccination card and pay for it like an asshole. You can get a free one.
And you get a donut. You can go to Krispy Kreme and show them your card and they'll give you a donut.
All right. Bam.
And
donuts.
You can practice what we say to practice and treat your body like a trash can so you can avoid.
Damn right.
You can avoid feeling like shit the next day.
Goddamn right. I'm flattening the curve by adding my own. Fucking give me a donut.
Give me a fucking donut. All right, Brandon Chalmers, where can people find your vaccinated self?
You can find me on Instagram at that guy Chalmers. Jamie Noguchi, where can they find you?
Wandering my neighborhood with a camera, looking at all the bugs at Jamie Noguchi on Instagram, Angry Zen Master on Twitter, and then wherever you find the fucking thing where I posted this thing.
Yep.
Here.
On the Hard Noc Media
Podcasting Network.
Where all great podcasts are found, especially the ones interviewing Dave Bautista.
I know, man. That's so cool. That's so cool.
And the podcast. I'm so fucking jealous.
All right, I'm hitting it.